Hi, I'm Kelley Holmes, publisher of MyPrintResource.com, quick printing and wide format imaging publications, and we're here today at the International Sign Association in Orlando talking with Catherine Monson, the CEO of FASTSIGNS. Thanks for coming.
It's great to be here.
I appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
Catherine, where do you see some of the opportunities for growth in the sign and graphics industry?
I really think the opportunities for growth lie in doing the things that your competitors aren't doing and getting more involved in point of purchase and different kinds of displays, but not the standard things that other people are doing. I want you to think in terms of doing things like vehicle wraps, but wrapping anything that's in a center or unusual objects, unusual shapes. We see a lot of opportunity in fleet graphics, and we certainly see a lot of growth in textile printing and the interesting things that you can do with textiles that allow different looks, different feel, in addition to the fact that printing on textiles allows you to be greener with your footprint because it's less expensive to ship. And in many opportunities you can be printing with latex inks. But the kinds of, if you look around the exhibits here, if you look at the exhibits that are done with textiles, they just have a more interesting, sophisticated look. They can be illuminated from the inside. You can be hanging really unusual tresses from the sky, and it has a greater impact on the person that's walking through the show floor. So I would say point of purchase. Certainly we also see a lot of growth in unusual concrete graphics, carpet graphics, floor graphics, things that are just trying to break through the clutter as the shopper or the consumer is moving through a sales environment.
Mm-hmm. I actually saw a very interesting application at the show here, and there's printing on the bathroom stalls in the bathroom.
They wrapped the bathroom stalls. I noticed that as well. Only on this floor, not upstairs, but I thought that was a very good use of the technology. Right. Yes, if you want to get attention in a trade show, print on the bathroom stalls.
Amazing.
Next, it's going to be the toilet seat covers.
Right. What technology do you think is going to be a game changer in 2012?
I'm not really sure there's going to be a game changer that's going to start and have that impact in 2012, but really the same things I talked about last fall at the SGIA show. One, I really think digital signage. Our franchise partners are doing a great job learning about digital signage and getting into digital displays, whether they're simple plug and play, whether they're monument standalones, or whether they're big network digital signage systems. But the sign company that remains focused on the static image is not going to be as successful as that sign company that gets into digital signage as well. Yes, there are always going to be static applications, but just look at this trade show. Drive down the street in Dallas, you see more and more digital signs, and our franchise partners in the industry really need to embrace that. I know that the International Sign Association is partnering with some digital signage groups to bring digital signage education to the ISA membership because they really see that as something that's sorely lacking, that understanding of digital signage. So certainly that's a technology that I think is going to change the way we do business as an industry. Certainly I think flat bed technology continues to be very important. The better the ink adhesions, etc., the more important that's going to be to us going forward. And allowing us to print on very unusual things. I look at some of our most successful franchise partners and they're printing on rocks and pizzas and doing things that are very unusual but very catchy, and that they're able to sell at a very high margin. And then of course the better or the easier to use dye sublimation or other textile printing technologies, the more breakthrough that'll be for our industry. I don't know that that's confined to 2012 though.
What opportunities do you think that franchising, since you're in the franchising side of the market, open up for independently owned businesses?
Well, FASTSIGNS has been very successful in going after conversion opportunities. That's the reason we're exhibiting here at ISA. That's why we exhibited at SGIA last year, and you'll continue to see us in all of the industry shows. It's because we know that we bring a great value proposition to that independent business person, that independent sign shop owner, where we've got proven systems. We just had two conversion franchisees in our class the last 2 weeks, and they were mentioning to us how amazing the production system is that we have and the production techniques that we teach. One had been in the business 7 years, another 19 years, and they were learning things from us on how to produce more efficiently. So one, there's that method of doing business. We have proven and very successful marketing programs. We are the only brand on television. We're consistently running very targeted TV commercials that are reaching out to that business owner, that manager, that person that is buying the products and services that we sell. And we're on 3 cable news networks throughout the year. So one, we've got Proven Marketing. We have the highest web traffic of any of the sign companies, 3 and 4 times that of our competitors, which you can verify yourself by going to Alexa.com. So one is the power of our marketing and the knowledge of the brand and the kind of leads we bring in. We had a conversion candidate in the Grand Cayman Islands. He had been in the same business for 19 years. He put the flag of FASTSIGNS up, and people were coming in saying, "Wow, when did you open? I didn't know there was a sign company here," just because of the visibility of our name. So it's the marketing, it's the name recognition, it's the brand, it's the proven operating systems. And then on top of that, it's the volume purchasing pricing that we bring on equipment, supplies, and substrates. So our franchise partners pay markedly less for substrates, for ink, for equipment, for services, for service contracts compared to the independent sign company. So we more than earn our royalty and bring real value to that independent.
Excellent. Well, something very exciting happened to you this year.
Something very exciting happened to me this year, that's true.
In May, we will be able to watch an episode of Undercover Boss that you participated in. And what was that experience like for you?
First, I was really humbled and excited when the production company came to me and said, "We'd like to feature you on Undercover Boss," and that was just a surprise in and of itself. But going undercover was an amazing experience. I visit a lot of FASTSIGNS locations, but when I do, they're cleaned up, everybody's on their best behavior, and the franchise partner is talking to me and making sure they control the conversation. Well, in this situation, I had a disguise like you couldn't believe. I was a goth rocker chick. Even my own brother said he wouldn't have recognized me. And I'm going in as an employee and got to see a different side of the business. The most exciting thing for me was working side by side with so many different employees in so many different locations and really seeing their commitment to excellence, their commitment to serving the customer, and their passion and their enthusiasm for the business. And every single employee I worked with loved FASTSIGNS and loved what they did for the customer. So that was really exciting. I don't normally get to see that. I normally interact with franchise partners. So it was the most exciting and fun time I've ever had in business. At the same time, long days and a lot of pressure because you got TV cameras on you. But a great experience. Now, I don't get to see the episode until you get to see the episode.
That is
so come May 4th, I'll be tuning into CBS. We're going to have a viewing party inviting all of our franchise partners and all of our employees and their families in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Nice.
And I'm fairly certain that I will make a fool of myself. I messed up a lot of signs, tried to do my best, but clearly don't have the skill set for what it takes to be in production. And it's just a great experience. I think it's going to be great for the brand.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, thank you for joining us today, Catherine. Is there anything else you'd like to say to our audience?
I just want to say that we really appreciate wide format imaging and Cygnus Publications, the great job you do for the industry. You consistently report what needs to be reported. I read your issues every single month, and I just think you do a great job for the industry.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
My pleasure. Thanks so much.
And if you'd like any more information on FASTSIGNS, you can visit our website at myprintresource.com and get some product information, franchising information, anything you need from the site. So thank you so much.
Thank you.